Hello, the internet.
Hello.
My name is Fran. This is my husband, Michael.
Hello.
We are doing the voiceover for the month of February in the Julia Journal. Now, Michael, as you can see, I forgot to film the first part of the process. So we actually jumped straight from no preparation to I've done a lot of the line work.
Oh, great. Okay, sounds good. It's a bit weird because we just filmed, what was the one we filmed the other day?
We just recorded the Holly.
Oh yeah, not filmed. We recorded the Holly.
Wait,
and
sound effect please.
Bing!
There we go.
And it's like the other way round. So I'm looking at this going, is it upside down? Is it upside down, or is this the actual orientation?
I mean, I move the book around while I work so that I always have the best.
Okay, are the
line
habit
possible.
trackers on the bottom or the top?
They're on the top.
They're on the top.
Oh, I see. Oh,
I
okay,
see, because the
what you
habit
mean.
trackers in the Holly were at the bottom.
On that one, yeah.
And they're very similar shape.
They are, and in fact, they're the same because the month of February is just convenient to do in this shape for whatever reason.
And it's very interesting the things I'm learning because so this shape is kind of becoming a bit universal with February. But in the first one we did, I was like, oh, it's very Tetris. Because I just thought you'd picked a funky shape. I didn't realise that it was just the ideal calendar.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is sometimes, so especially if you've got one that is like a month that goes over 6 weeks or 5 weeks. No, 6 weeks, some of them do. Is it? 5
I mean,
weeks?
definitely not February.
No, but you have somewhere like the first of the month is on a Sunday, and then the last of the month is on like a Monday or a Tuesday.
Gotcha, yeah.
Doing it in this format is really inconvenient because...
Oh, that's a point. Who are we not sponsored by today?
Oh, today we're not sponsored by Scribble and Dot. No, we're not sponsored by Scribbles That Matter.
Scribbles That Matter.
This is their B5 120 GSM journal. The paper is actually a lot more resilient to like felt tip ink than I originally expected. I wasn't going to do any felt tip work on the Julia at all because of the 120 GSM, but then I did some tests and actually, I wouldn't want to colour in whole pages, but doing this sort of highlighting effect with the felt tip pen, like it's strong enough, like it doesn't bleed, it ghosts a tiny bit, but like not enough to really stop me from doing it.
Does it be 5 stars? Because it's a B5.
I know, I get it, thank you. It does be 5 stars.
Ah, nice. Okay. Yeah, so it gets a good review from us. Not that matters.
But actually, all of my journals since I've been working the Scribbles That Matter for the Julia, I've basically bought just other Scribbles That Matter journals for myself, and Otagami, which is another brand that I really like, largely because it was the first brand that I ever used, and so I feel like
Otagami. Please tell me Otagami's like logo is an otter.
It's a comma that's an otter.
Yes. So we've got the different colours, and you've gone with those earth tones again.
Yes, these earth tones carry through the whole journal because the whole journal is she's a gardener, so the whole journal is like garden and earth themed. This is her financial tracker at the very back of the book, at the very back of the pages.
Okay. So the
call...
blue one's financial.
Yes.
The sky is financial.
And the blue one is not. It's just a drawn-on tab. It's not a tab that she can turn. So it's like an aesthetic tab.
Oh, and instead of gluing paper over, you've got one of the old... Oh, what are they called? It's not Tipp-Ex, is it? It's the... where you tape...
Yeah, it's Tipp-Ex. It's Tipp-Ex tape.
Okay. I didn't realise it was still called Tipp-Ex, but
yeah,
it was tape.
It's Tipp-Ex
because it tapes over it, doesn't it? Tipp-Ex brand, okay. You used to call them the mice or something, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Yeah. But, so the nice thing about the Scribbles That Matter is that the paper is very, very white. So you can use the Tipp-Ex brand stuff on the Holly sound effect. Bing! The paper is like an off-white cream colour, so you can't use the Tipp-Ex, so you have to glue stuff down.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. I'm just labelling them. As always, I have my 8 grid system. Julia doesn't get silly notes. She just has normal notes because she uses it.
Why are you so mean?
Well, she uses it with like...
Was that a preview of March?
That's March already been blocked out. But Julia uses her journal like in work meeting settings, and she works in a university. Okay. So I didn't want to have like swear words or like funny things. I wanted it to look
all
something
the other
respectable.
journals are just effing and blinding.
Oh, pretty much, yeah.
And once again, we've abandoned the transitions. You were too busy at this point. You didn't want to bother.
This was actually before. Yeah, I think I like started without transitions, and then I was like, oh, I'm going to do some fun transitions, and then I was like, it's a lot of effort. And I think by the time I got to February, I was so behind schedule because I overcommitted to do 3 journals in a short time frame.
No, who could have predicted such a thing?
I don't know. Nobody did.
Nobody, absolutely nobody.
Pardon me. Also, I realised that I had a message on the website from Libra Incarnate or Incarnate. I don't know how she pronounces it.
Sorry.
So if you are watching this, Libra, I have replied to you. Very late. By like 2 months.
Did you go onto this because of the idea of over-obligating yourself? Is that what's brought this on? You've obligated yourself to something.
That's what sparked the connection.
Excellent.
Because I'm working on like 2 or 3 other journals at the moment. I'm working on an astrology themed journal, and I'm doing a book journal for another friend of ours.
Ooh.
And I'm prepping a 6-month work journal, an 18-month work journal for myself to start in June.
Okay, so you're not going to see those videos for a long time, people.
If ever, because I need to edit them, and I'm not very organised. But this video actually, once I sped everything up, because I missed out the big chunk of time at the beginning, once I sped everything up, it was only about 5 minutes long, so I slowed it down just a little bit.
So these plants...
Yes, so in terms of the decoration for Julia is a very creative and capable person. So I'm only part decorating the journal, and the idea is that she can see the whole month spread throughout the month while she's working in each of the weeklies. So when she's in meetings, or if she's on the phone, or if she just needs to kill some time, she can like doodle and fill in the rest of the journal herself. So it's only half decorated. So whereas the Hollies is sort of line art for Holly to colour in, and then the same Susie's sound effect is to colour in. Julia's isn't necessarily to be coloured in, but it is sort of to be completed later. Anyway, this is the flip through. No, this isn't the flip through.
Oh, come on, that's
This
ridiculously
is the flip
fast.
through.
Okay. What do you want?
This is your normal voice.
No, that's no fun. February. And here's week 1, and well, I suppose all of them in February. Mood trackers at the top, some flowers behind, which I like that they actually sync behind. That's very nice. And we go through the weeks, and they get progressively browner or green. No, they're different. They get progressively different as it goes until we reach sky blue for finances.
Bye.
Bye.